Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Well, this is Joseph from English with Joseph, and today we're going to look at another idiom. As you know, we've been looking at idioms for the last few days, and this one is called in the huff. In the huff. If someone is in the huff, it means that they are upset. They are having a tantrum or a quiet moment where they don't want anyone to speak with them. It means that they're angry about a particular situation. For example, what's wrong with John? I can see he's in the corner, he's not speaking. Oh, he's in the huff. He's in the huff because I didn't get him a coffee from the coffee machine. Okay. What's wrong with Mum? Oh, she's in the huff because Dad forgot her birthday. In the huff. Now, there's different ways you can say this. You can say in the huff, or you can say she's huffing, huffing. Or you can even say she's having a huff. But it's more common to say she's in the huff, or he is in the huff, because things did not go as they wanted them to go. She's in the huff. Okay, that's today's idiom. Okay, well, thank you again for all of your responses about your favourite books and movies. I've had another 5 people telling me that Harry Potter is the best book to learn English with. Thank you for that. Although I rather think that maybe you've not been reading Harry Potter in English. I think probably you've been reading it in your native language. Actually, teenage books or books for younger people are very good for learning. They are very good. I get a bit bored with them, but there's some very nice stories. If you like supernatural things like Harry Potter. They're very attractive for younger people. So if you have a particular book that you think might help you with your English, you certainly should use it, no matter how difficult or how easy it might seem. So that's the book of the day, it seems, Harry Potter. About favourite movies, there's a few of those which are being mentioned as well. We spoke about Dirty Dancing yesterday with Patrick Swayze, and many people are still talking about Dirty Dancing as being a favourite movie. The Wizard of Oz, I think I mentioned yesterday. John from Sweden sent me an email to say that his favourite movie is The Sound of Music. Okay, very nice, very nice. Well, speaking of music, we spoke about music a few days ago. I was asking you to tell me what your favourite music tracks were. And Julia from Brazil was telling us about Nina Simone, and William from China was telling us about a band called, I can't remember, but the song was called Sugar, and it was a very nice band. Was it the Overtones? Was that who it was? I can't remember, but it was a very nice song, and you can check on one of my previous clips. Well, let me tell you what I've been doing today. Well, I woke up this morning and I was listening to some English radio. Now, radio is a wonderful resource for anyone who's trying to learn English. You can use it in 2 ways. First of all, you can use it in a way which will help you to learn more vocabulary. You hear a word and it stays in your mind. But a better way to use radio is to use the shadow method with it. That's where you find a particular sound and you take that sound for the day and practice it, imitate it, change the way your mouth speaks. If you do that once a day, just taking one sound and trying to make that sound, for example, or for inside, very quickly your accent will disappear and you'll have a very nice English accent. Many people think that the shadow method is about listening and repeating words. The shadow method is not about listening and repeating words. The shadow method is about listening and imitating sounds. Of course, you can use it in many different ways. Whatever way you want, you can use it. But the best way to improve your accent is almost certainly by using it to imitate sounds. And in the UK, there's a radio station for every single type of person. For example, if you like talking and debates, you can listen to a news channel. If you like people who are calling in with opinions, you can listen to one of our 24-hour call-in programs. If you are religious, we have a number of Christian radio stations and also a number of Islamic radio stations. So, I would strongly recommend that you decide on the topic that you want to hear and then go and find the station. We have a radio system in the UK which is called DAB, and that's digital broadcasting. If you go to the DAB website, I'm sure you can see all of the stations there, and then you can look them up to listen to them online. It's unlikely you'll be able to receive them with a radio, but if you go to an app like tunein.com, you should easily be able to see all of the radio stations that are available. Okay, so let me give you details of a few. If you like call-in programs, telephony programs, then you can listen to LBC. Many people are calling in with opinions and ideas. LBC 97.3 is very good if you like news and telephony. Sometimes in the morning I listen to Steve Allen. UK time he's on from 4 AM until 6 AM. He's very funny and he makes me laugh. If you like music, you could choose BBC Radio 1 or BBC Radio 2. BBC Radio 1 is more for a younger audience. BBC Radio 2 are for people who think they're young, like me. BBC Radio 3 is our classical station. You won't hear much talking, but you will hear Wagner. BBC Radio 4 is completely talk, and you can hear that online also, using the BBC Radio Player or tunein.com. There's a number of others as well, such as Classic FM, which is our classic commercial station. We have the Voice of Islam, which is an Islamic radio station from Bat al Fatul Mosque in central London. We also have Christian radio stations, such as Premier FM or UCB. So you can hear there's radio stations for everything, and indeed there's also TV channels if you prefer. And remember, all British TV can be watched on filmon.com. If you enjoy these podcasts, it's really important that you tell me, because currently I'm making these podcasts every day, and I like to have more interaction with you. So I would like you to take a moment. You don't have to write to me if you don't want to, but on the video you're watching on Daily Motion, you'll see a like button underneath. Just press it. When you're watching this video, just press the like button, and then I'll know that you're there and you're happy with it. Okay? If there's anything in particular you would like to see in these clips, then you can always send me an email, McTaggartJoseph7, that's the number 7, at gmail.com. You can send me a comment here on Daily Motion. You can find me on Facebook, or indeed you can find me on Twitter. So, That's all I really want to say to you today. Don't forget as well to look at my Amazon Books link at the top, as well as my blog. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.